So I'm going to show you how to check your track tension on your T1.7 and your T2s and your T2V3 as well. So what you're going to need to have, if you need to adjust the tension, is you're going to need a 7/16 12-point socket, and it's got to be a deep socket or you got to have an extension on it. And you're going to need a torque wrench, and then you're going to need a 7/16 deep socket. It doesn't have to be a 12-point, but you're going to need to have two. So you're going to need to have one that can be a 12-point, or it doesn't have to be, but you definitely need one that is a 12-point. So to check your tension, what you're going to do is look at the top of the track and pick it up. And if it moves more than about a ½ inch, it probably needs to be adjusted. So this is moving more than a ½ inch right now. This is more like an inch. And if it moves too much, you're going to get slippage between the drive sprocket and the track, and it can cause damage to your track on the inside. So to adjust it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 12-point socket and put it in on this 12-point bolt here, and I'm going to loosen that bolt up. And now that the bolt's loose, I'm going to take my other 7/16 socket and put it in to the ratcheting device. And one direction, you turn one direction to tighten it on one side, and then the other side would be the other direction. So on this side here, I've got to go, clockwise. And then I'm going to hold it and kind of check the tension. Looks pretty good. And as I'm holding it, now I'm going to tighten my 12-point socket. And I want to go to 42 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go until this thing clicks. There it is. So that's 42 foot-pounds. Now if I run it and it loosens up again, then there's another additional problem you're going to have to check out, and that is that the bolt is probably bottoming out on the threads, and it's really not tightening up the track. So to fix that problem, I will show you real quick. I'm going to take off this side cover, and this is a Torx screw. And there's 6 of them. This side cover. Okay, I'm just going to swing that out of the way. And now I'm going to remove the 12-point bolt altogether. And take this completely out. And verify that you have a flat washer and a lock washer. If you do not, then you would need to have that. And then if the depth of the thread is not deep enough, this screw could be bottoming out. So what you need to do is grind off a thread, maybe 2 threads, and then it should bottom out enough to tighten up the tracks. So once you've got that ground off, this one's good, so I don't need to grind it, but if you do need to, then put the screw back in. And once again, we're going to adjust the track. I'm going to hang that there for a minute. Adjust the track. To 42 foot-pounds. And that's it. And then you put the cover back on and run it under load and make sure that the track stays tight even after you run it. That's it.